Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Antichamber. So we are trying to figure out this thing, and I think we've made some good progress, but we're 30 minutes of our, what I think was an hour and 30 minutes time already. So, where do we want to go? Stop and go. Down the rabbit hole. Let's click here. We found the gun. We just want to kind of figure out if we can go further. Like, did we jump down here? I don't know if we did. Let's jump down here. Yeah, I think we did. Let's try walking quietly, slowly here with the shift button. Oh yes, it works. Alright, there's a wall. Okay, let's work our way around the wall. Interesting. But we made it to this clock. Is it a bunny or is it a duck? Ask yourself, then look again. How we perceive a problem can change every time we see it. Alright, last time I was in an intersection, the floor dropped out for me. Wait a minute, I looked at that and that opened? Oh, is that what that means? Okay. I-F-E-L I-F-E-L L-I-F-E Life. L-I-F-E Life. So we have gotten into a very interesting place. This is some kind of four-dimensional museum of all kinds of things. We want that blue cube, yes. Maybe we want that too. Here's some weird looking people hugging. And then M-I-A or A-I-M. And then the blue thing. You got the clock here. You've got these squares that are getting smaller and larger as they move in and out of each other. Somebody playing Pong. A little short note story. I actually, in my one of my computer science classes, programmed Pong in C++. See, 1 plus 1 equals, it's like I plus I equals hexagon. Or 1 plus 1 equals square. What does that mean? Arrows pointing us in both directions. Well, most of them pointing me in this direction. A chair and ladder combined into some kind of weird alien monster. That, or maybe not, I don't know. A whole bunch of colored cubes or white cubes reflecting. This thing's interesting. Seems to be whenever I put the cursor over it, it rolls. Let's just follow with this. Just wandering around this museum, what I'm gonna call it, and man, this is taking forever. This is a long journey. I don't think I programmed a particularly great version of Pong. I think it was probably pretty linear in the reflection and the speed of the ball. I think if I thought about it some more and put some more complicated math into it, I could probably do a lot better today, but then I would have to remember how to program in anything, which is not something I've done for many years. well, simple things I've programmed, but even then, those are a bit of a struggle. I think it's really the case that adults don't want to admit it, but I think they get kind of dumber, more stressed out, and more forgetful as they get older. Almost done. Alright, and so we convinced it to go somewhere, whatever that was. There's no more orange thing. Back to looking. What is it? Some kind of thingy, some wheels. This is like some kind of scary sculpture. Some kind of monster. This is a lot of work for the animator to bother to make all these things, and they may not have any purpose whatsoever in the game. Probably isn't that much work though, if you, let's see. I was wondering if maybe it was changing when I was looking at it, but it doesn't seem to be. It seems to just go through some cycles. These might have all been just like his experiments, the game creator's experiments. Time is ticking. Well, guy sitting here thinking. A red one, a green one, a blue one, and a black one. Guy standing here. Guy sitting. A guy running through it. A ladder. A deer demon thing. A molecule. A string mess. Spindle. What does it all mean? X, Y, Z coordinates. Another one of these. And this. Well, if you didn't see it before, I think it's pretty obvious this is a sign. And we're supposed to walk through here. Yep. When you absorb your surroundings, you may notice things that you didn't see before. So this whole museum may have just been a big trick. Let's see, when I click on this, it changes these on all four sides, right? Alright, I hear some birds chirping. Which way do I want to go? Green or blue? Let's go this way. When you absorb your surroundings, you may know things you didn't see before. Because the trick here is I'm not seeing anything, I'm hearing. And it went quiet. Let's go green again. Let's just stick with the green path. Let's just endeavor to fill everything with green. More green. Alright, this looks new. If you never stop trying, you will get there eventually. That's helpful. So left or right? We got some black and white walls here. And we're going around in a circle. Some choices can leave us running around in circles. Okay. Well, I guess this choice has. I can't get back to where I'm going. I hear the clock again. And it just threw me out. Raw persistence may be the only option other than giving up entirely. L-I-F-E. Alright, well, we know what this is. As long as we're looking at these eyeballs, we can get this way. few steps backward may keep you moving forwards. Nice. Do I want to go into a blue room, or do I want to stay in the red room? Or do I want to go in the green room? Well, let's start with the blue room. Look back out, we're in the blue room. And let's see where this takes us. A window of opportunity can lead to new places if you're willing to take a closer look. Oh, I remember this place. Let's continue this way. Do I want to keep going forward? I don't think I can go forward. I thought I could. Interesting. Because it shows us these, and then it closes off the path. It looks like you can keep walking forward, but you can't. You gotta go. It's better to go backwards, at least. I'm a little confused. Alright, this way, yeah. It's easier to find your path this way. Look a little harder and you'll find your way forward. Interesting. Failing to succeed doesn't mean failing to progress. So let's keep going backwards here. I think we've actually been to this section already. So I actually don't think we're in the right place. What's the time limit going on? I wonder if I should really be wasting my time going in the wrong directions. I mean, 47 minutes. And look, I walked through there and it took me there. Walked through there and it takes me there. And walk to the exit and it takes me nowhere. So I think I need to go there. So I hit escape, and that's where we were before. There's no way in. So stuck in a rut seems to have an arrow on it to progress that way. And then rings of darkness seems to have a way we can go. And then down the rabbit hole has a way to go. We tried down the rabbit hole, and I don't want to do stuck in a rut, so let's try rings of darkness. Let's see, we tried the blue room, and we tried the red room. Let's try a green room. See where this takes us. The world looks different on the other side. It's another one of these things. Well, I can take these with me. I don't know if I should take these with me though. It's all the wrong color now. Interesting. But if I go that way, I'm just going to destroy it. I wonder if there is some kind of mistake I've made. We can't go in these fields with any of these, or we'll lose them. Okay. So we've got a whole bunch of these. When we walk through it, let's see. This isn't gonna work. I mean, totally not gonna work. Even if I tried to block off just a small section here, it would still not work. What happens if we do something like this? Because this is what we're trying to do, is we would have to make a square box. Like that, so that we could squeeze through, but we'd have to do it in a lot more spaces. I just don't think that's gonna work. How can we solve this puzzle? This will get 2. This will get 2. But it's both directions too. So let's say I could block off just that much. That almost kind of works. It almost kind of works, but only almost. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't have enough. Just don't have enough. That's as big of a box as I can make right here. It's that big. That doesn't make any sense. Unless they were gonna have me put the cube on the other side, like this, and open the door. Which that doesn't make any sense either. There's no way to put a cube under it, or that would fall in its way. And these red things only seem to be triggered by human hands. And if we just run, no time. And if we walk, no time. What was the pattern it was in before? Something like this? I suppose that might make it a little bit easier. If it was something like this. Let's see. But I still couldn't just walk through it. maybe I could jump through that, yeah. If it was twice as big, but... And we know, if we go in here, we just lose this. So we just lost it one. Again. So we can't really do anything here, can we? I could put this here. I could try to weasel it in the way. Let's go back. Let's see, we did blue, pink. We haven't done a pink. Number 2, it says. Hey, this is that thing I was staring at before. Great, I'm glad we figured something out. So green or blue? I don't think I want to go to green. That's just here. I can't do anything there. Blue. That takes us back here, which I don't think I want to go there either. So, red. I guess red gets us... I can hear the clock. Come on, let me through. Okay, now the door is locking because it sees me. So I'll have to walk backwards through it. Hey, wait a minute. All of a sudden I looked at it enough. The solution to a problem may just require looking a more thorough look at it. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see how. Let's go down these pathways. These guys don't like me. I can't do anything to them. Can I? It seems like I can just put the ball square right through. I'm the square guy and he's the ball guy. So I carefully tiptoed across that. Moving through a problem slower may help find the solution. Really? Yep. So if I had ran, I would have done that. Wait a minute, this thing is regenerating. Nice. So let's get a nice good stockpile of blue things. Because why not? Rushing through a problem won't always give the right results. Alright, so let's walk this way slowly. D spacebar, WASD spacebar, shift. Interesting. Oh, and we're back here. So, you gotta stare at this guy and stare him down to get him to open up. Alright. So just be real slow on this. Hold that shift button down. Got all kinds of things now. So I can put one there, but that doesn't stop the beam to open those. We've got some yellow ones over here. Yellow ones seem to regenerate. So we'll have to play with those, but first thing I think we're going to do is stop this. Take this. That'll open that door. Good. And from this, the right answer may also be the most obvious one. Really? Well, I can't go this way or I'll lose all my cubes I just got. And I don't want to lose my cubes. So let's play with this. So you got this pattern. What happens when I make it close this pattern like this? Well, so far it seems like nothing. I thought making squares would do something. What happens if we take the edges here? Put one way over there. So what happens if I take one and put one? Come on, faster. Move faster. Doesn't seem like that's gonna work. What happens if I fill in the gap, though? I'm dropping these in the wrong places. Well, this is infinite. What happens if I fill in everything? I assume it's you gotta fill something in because otherwise I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Which is kind of sad since I claim to have watched other people play this. I only watched some people play it and I didn't watch it all. And nowadays as a YouTuber I pretty much just take a moment to say, okay, that looks good enough for me to cover someday, and then I will stop watching any of it. So I barely watch any other people play anything. I feel like I'm making like the Swiss flag. It does look like the Switzerland flag, doesn't it? Somewhat. Seems like as long as these things keep regenerating, I have an infinite supply. So filling this in makes some sense? I would hope. Hopefully I'm not just wasting my time. If I am wasting my time, I'm gonna have to run through the area that was gonna destroy all these anyways. This is kinda hard work. I kinda wish there was a better targeting method here. It's real easy to do what I just did. Hit the wall behind it. Come on, work, please work. Making it worse for myself. If this is how Minecraft made us place blocks down, I would probably not play Minecraft ever again. Just, it's a little too finicky. And Minecraft's not even that good about it. They could improve their system too. Almost there. So we can end this episode either on a fantastic success or a catastrophic failure. I think that would classify as a catastrophic failure. Didn't work. It didn't work at all. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.